What's up, Goth Gamer Nation? Dredge is an upcoming Lovecraftian psychological horror adventure fishing game, and how do you come by these fish then, boy? Sonny Jim Letty Boy Simulator. It is being developed by Black Salt Games and published by Team 17. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wanted to play a spooky fishing game, and yeah, that's what I got. Obviously not the usual type of game I dabble in, but I was sold by the very solid and promising explorative loop this game might just nail. Plus, it indulges in some of the more sickening, shameful methods of inducing video game dopamine that appeal to me, but in a reasonable, non-predatory fashion. Doesn't look like it's gonna make me buy Dredge coins to accomplish some task faster to upgrade my little boat, unless it ends up doing that, in which case please disregard the following positive review of this experience. In Dredge, you play as a sea-hardened fisherman that responds to a job listing in a newspaper and is so pumped about this opportunity that he immediately rams his boat into the rocks beneath the lighthouse at Greater Marrow, a seaside town amongst a chain of islands named the Marrows.
Hell yeah, brother, I got a job! Oh shit!
Now I gotta pay off my loan to Mayor Tom Nook over here. I'm not sure if the full game will be paced just like this, but it doesn't waste much time getting you out on that water fishing. And surprisingly little is shared about what will no doubt be your greatest hazard out there at sea. During the day, you can scoot around to fishing spots and gather regular ass fish that you then have to manage in your limited inventory space. And thank you for that. That is, that's gotta be what did it. That's why I will play this game probably. You can also dredge up supplies and trinkets from various shipwrecks around the Marrows. Then return to town, sell your fish to the fishmonger, buy supplies like crab pots, repair or upgrade your boat with special fishing rods, engines, or lights. Sometimes people will give you books, which are like passive research tasks that you can just have running in the background while you do whatever. This all functions fine. What really makes Dredge unique is that it has a plot, and that plot is kind of creepy. In between trips, you'll be visited by suspicious locals and desperate weirdos that offer side quests or specialty jobs, collecting more and more reasons to go fishing at night. Something dangerous for reasons nobody can outright explain other than the obvious, but spending any time out there you'll realize the sea, that salty hides many secrets and horrors. While rare fish and strange sights will be out and about, you'll also find weird, fucked up, abnormal fish that look like they're from another planet. Also, a thick fog will roll in, making it hard to navigate back home while avoiding rocks or, I don't know, a hideous sea monster.
Ah, fellow fishermen! Back up.
Your little guy also has to sleep lest he begin to go a bit peculiar, start seeing things, and people will react to how crazed you look, saying, geez, you don't look so good. A classic collector of the arcane type character is introduced after you find a neat artifact inside one of these abnormal fish, and he hires you to search for similar items that seem to be connected to some unknown end. But he ain't looking for a boot in a tin can, mind you. More like a flesh boot and an obsidian tin can. Weird shit that ain't from around these parts. There is a lot of functionality to the game that is present but locked out in the demo, so I don't have the best grasp of how progression will feel. It does seem to be a rather fast-paced game, which I have mixed feelings about. Time moves when your boat moves or interacts with something, and it's like every hour is maybe 10 seconds. And I don't know, I feel like it's forcing you to take part in this loop it wants, but sometimes I do just want to hang out and take my time doing certain things. Seems to be built around managing time and risk as a way of building tension, then really indulging in its occasionally eerie atmosphere, which is just something I'm more interested in, but I do think they successfully make this work. You gotta keep up regular fish shipments, keeping the town flourishing while the dangers and inconveniences grow, and you have to adapt to them. Could be anything from a monster to just evil birds attacking your boat and flying off with some of your hull. Look, I'm a game enjoyer. I like specific types of games. Bad games, some have said. I don't know what initially drew me to try out Dredge. Maybe its charming art style or setting, but when I first opened it, I had assumed I would bail out of it in maybe 10 minutes if I was being generous. Its UI has the look of a mobile game, making me doubly skeptical of it, and I'm still skeptical to some degree, but I can see myself really enjoying it. If it doesn't pull a knife on me, because I have a knife too, and I'll cut you, game!